glad that I went to see it in the theaters with an audience. It was a small audience. I mean, I saw it 2 weeks after, a week and a half after it came out because I was traveling. But I thought it was so sweet that there's a big moment at the end of the film when Sonic and Shadow are side by side. No spoilers. But Sonic and Shadow are side by side, and it's a real cool moment. And someone in the back of my theater yelled, "Oh my God!" And it just made me so happy, and I was like, oh, look.
Yeah, bull fucking shit. All right, next soundbite is at 45:25. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. This is it. The true main event of the night. Here is Grace and her being a casual, coming in with her just, I don't even know what to call it, batshit crazy, insane take on Shadow the Hedgehog.
But I like that you're saying it is. All right, Shadow. I was surprised how little Shadow was in the movie. Everybody was talking about Shadow. Everybody was saying this is Shadow's time to shine and how much they love the character. He only picked up one gun that they put in the trailer.
Shadow was not in the movie. Did you guys get that impression? Have you heard anyone saying that? I thought he was used fine in the movie. I thought it was pretty good the way he was used. Like, Shadow wasn't in the movie enough. I mean, we got a flashback. We got him and it. We got fucking. I don't want to spoil. Is anyone? I don't want to spoil it, but I don't want to spoil it, but you know, we got some pretty cool shit, especially at the end of that movie. And then she just comes out and says he wasn't in the movie enough.
You know, I was like, oh man, you know, like I thought he'd do more because they played him up so much. You know, he was not.
He went. Okay, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. They went Super Saiyan. It's been many weeks. Okay, chat, I'm gonna spoil. If you haven't seen it, mute for a few seconds and then come back. I'll give you a thumbs up when it's safe to come back. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We got Super Saiyan Shadow. We got Super Shadow. And then she's sitting here, oh, I thought they would have done more with him. We got Super Shadow fighting Sonic, and we got them teaming up, and Shadow saved the world. Shadow saved the world. But we didn't get enough Shadow. Tell me you're a fake fan, Grace, without actually telling me you're a fake fan.
Movie that much and didn't do that much. I liked him, but I thought they could have had more Shadow. Also, let's talk about Shadow and Maria.
Let's talk about it, chat. Let's talk about Shadow and Maria. Oh God, if you guys haven't seen my video last week, brace yourselves. Here we go. Shadow and Maria. Here we go. Here we go. All right, the genius. Here we go.
Having a little bit of a Super Mario Brothers moment here. Now,
okay, yeah, that's an understatement, in my opinion.
I have learned from the Super Mario experience.
You have not.
This is my take on it, but I don't really know if Shadow and Maria should have been hanging out together so much. I was, because Shadow, like, very much was adult coded.
No, he is not. Why? Because of Keanu Reeves' voice? Shadow and Maria shouldn't have been hanging out so much. Shadow was not an adult. Shadow, again, Maria is older than Shadow.
Oh, because Shadow, like, very much was adult coded. It wasn't like two kids hanging out. I'm glad Maria was such a kind person and that she was helping Shadow and making him have a better life. But they didn't need to, I don't know. I'd be like, I think you guys could have magical times together with adult supervision. Like, it was nice to...
Grace, they're friends. They're friends, Grace. They're like brother and sister. Jesus. God, and she's perfectly fine with, I said it in the video, she's perfectly fine with Master Soul in The Acolyte stalking and following May and Osha home.
Dumb cunt.
She's perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. But Shadow and Maria, Shadow wanting a friend. That's sus. That's creepy, and Shadow needs to take a seat, even though he's younger than she is.
I think you guys could have magical times together with adult supervision. You know, like it was nice that she would help Shadow and they bonded, but they didn't need to watch movies together, you know, cozying up in her room. Why not in the commissary with everybody else?
How do you watch this movie and think that? I mean, look at her face. It's like, look at her face. It's like, God, did I just fuck up? Did I just fuck up? Why couldn't they be in the commissary with the adults so, you know, Shadow doesn't do anything inappropriate? Simple Grace, yeah. She might have won that award if I included that clip. So I think, guys, it goes without saying that Grace Randolph...
You just made the list!
Grace Randolph is definitely on the list. And it continues. It keeps going. How long does it go for? 47, 30... Oh, we still got another 45 seconds of this. You thought we were done? We got another... Look at her face cracking me up. Anyway.
So that's all. I just, Benjamin says, what about Lilo and Stitch? Thank you very much. Well, Stitch is, I don't know. He's not like an adult guy.
Neither is Shadow, you fucking fake fan. Good Lord. She is so stupid, you guys. She is and her defense for this is like, well, I'm a casual. I'm not a diehard fan. I'm a casual. She's a casual with literally everything. She's a casual Star Wars fan. Remember, Obi-Wan Kenobi might show up in The Mandalorian and Grogu because he's still alive. Right, Grace? She's a casual MCU. She's just a casual everything fan. Yeah, my brain hurts too, man. Don't worry. We're getting through this. We're just about halfway done.
I don't think he doesn't come across that way. He comes across more like a pet who can talk.
A pet who can talk. Why is that? So you're saying that people can't be, a 15-year-old girl can't be left alone with a pet now? Like, her stupid face. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, you guys. She's casually retarded. I endorse that.
But, I don't know. There was just something about it. Okay.
What? What about it? Because they were watching movies together, alone? Again, nothing weird happens in the movie. And again, she's perfectly fine with Disney, the shit Disney does in their movies. And Master Soul in The Acolyte until he killed May and Osha's mom. That was the line. Master Soul following May and Osha home. That was totally fine. Hiding in the woods, peeking around the corner. That was totally fine. But, Shadow and Maria, that's unacceptable.
That's just, as someone who doesn't play the games and hasn't watched any Sonic animation.
Yeah, no shit. She did the same thing with Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. So, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I don't see what people are complaining about. And she didn't even play or watch the cutscenes for the Arkham games.
I just, that was just, I was like, I think this, I have a little bit of an issue with it. Okay. Let's see here. I hope, I'm just saying. All right, then.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shadow needs to take a seat with Chris Hansen. Stupid woman. Okay, we got 2 more sound bites, you guys, and then it's time to vote. I think we got our 4 nominees. 50-20 is the fourth one. Let me get there. God damn it.
Man, this movie is so serious. I said the movie was surprisingly serious. I was like,
So now
man,
she's gonna complain about the serious tone of the movie.
so serious. I couldn't believe they actually had characters die. No, no spoilers as to who. And I was like, this is extremely sad. And like Shadow, I was like, I'm just trying to have a nice time, man. I didn't need to feel Shadow's pain as intensely as I did.
That's the whole point. That's his motivation as the antagonist. Oh, the parts of the movie that were supposed to make you feel sad made me feel sad. I didn't like that.
It's a family kids movie. You're sad, that's enough. I don't need to have it explained to me and to feel the sadness as well. So, that I didn't love that element of the movie. I mean, I was happy for the fandom.
No, you weren't. This chick is a freaking retard.
That the source material was being taken so seriously and respected, but as someone coming to it from the outside, it wasn't what I wanted from a Sonic movie.
Well, Grace, thank God they didn't make the Sonic movie the way you wanted it made, because it probably wouldn't have beaten Mufasa if they would have given you what they wanted. You see, the reason the Sonic movies are successful is because they listen to the fans. Something Disney will never do ever again. They listen to the fans. We all remember when that first trailer came out. And what did they do? They listened to the fans and they fixed the problem. And look where they are now. $1 billion franchise. And then here's Grace Randolph. Oh, it wasn't what I wanted. It was adapted very well. That's why it's successful. And what's this thing about, like, it was too sad? It was too sad. The fucking original Lion King. Mufasa dies in it. No problem there. That was sad. You're telling me kids that watch that, an animated, a cartoon movie, kids didn't get really sad and cry over Mufasa dying? I guarantee you they did.
Then also, for a movie that took itself so seriously, I did think it felt kind of small in scale, Walt Disney does kill off a lot of parents as well, but it's usually done pretty early in the film, and that's not something that they focus on for, like, the entirety of the movie.
Mufasa's death was continued. Its impact was felt throughout the entire rest of the Lion King movie, Grace. God, tell me you are a fake fan without... I mean, that's just one example. All right, last one, you guys. Last one, 52-35. Last one, I promise.
Serious subject matters was, like, a little jarring for me. So as for my overall thoughts for the movie, I think it's a wonderful Valentine for the fans. I think I'm really glad that the Sonic fans got something that they like so much, and that delivers exactly what they wanted. I think that's really nice. I do think, though, from the perspective of someone who's not a Sonic fan...
No shit, Grace. We can tell. We can absolutely tell you're not a Sonic fan.
I enjoyed Sonic 2 more. Jim Carrey was what made this movie for me, Jim Carrey and Knuckles. I would want it to go in a little bit of a lighter direction. And I want it to have a little bit more fun and to have a little bit more happening.
What? I mean, people say Skeleton Crew was fun. You're telling me you didn't have fun watching Sonic 3? That wasn't fun to you?
This was, it just wasn't enough for me,
Oh, I didn't do the thumbs up. By the way, we're done with the spoiler talk. I'm done with Grace. I'm done. I can't take any more. Stick a fork in me. I'm done.